The universe will show you what you're looking for, and if right now you feel as if everywhere you're looking you're just seeing failures, regret, evidence that you will not be able to achieve a certain goal, trust me, you subconsciously are looking for that. And this was the biggest shift in my journey of just shifting my mindset and stepping into a whole nother era. And I was like, my mind, it was always on what if, insert something negative that is going to happen. And so many of you right now are scared or are not moving to your fullest potential, or you are restricting yourself or refraining yourself from making decisions that you know can change your life, because every time you are trying to make a decision, your mind goes, but what if you fail? But what if it doesn't turn out the way you want it to be? But what if nothing works out? But what if you're absolutely wrong about this? And then you step aside, you take 2 steps back, and you just go back into your little comfort era. Okay, your little comfort bubble that you have created. And that is the same bubble, by the way, that has always stopped you from identifying and telling you what's your biggest potential, what you can achieve. And the biggest shift for me was when I, like, every single day, and this is, by the way, a challenge for you, every single day when you want to make a decision and you have this thought in your mind of, what if I get tired, or what if I'm just doing this for nothing, right? What if I do all of this and I achieve nothing? I want you to immediately rephrase this to exact opposite. So what if I fail, to what if I rise, what if I win, what if I get tired, to what if, yes, I get tired, but it pushes my body even more and it makes me strong. So normally this happens when I'm exercising. So yesterday I gave myself a challenge to do 5,000 steps in one go. And like, by the way, this is like a personal story and personal achievement that I have experienced in the past few weeks. So almost like 3 weeks ago, so like 18-20 days ago, by the way, this isn't a burn, this is just henna. I wasn't able to do 2,000 steps in one go. Okay, and that is to say really less. Like a normal average person should be doing 10,000 to 15,000 steps a day, and I wasn't able to do 2,000 steps in one go, which is a shame, right? I'm young, I have the energy, I have the body. It isn't as if I'm suffering from a health issue, but I wasn't able to do that. So I was like, man, this sucks. This really sucks, because if you've been watching my videos for a long time or have been keeping up with my Instagram posts and my social media, you know that I'm the kind of person who will always push myself to the fullest, and I have this mindset that whatever I set my mind to, I am going to achieve that. And every single day I'm asking myself this question: how can I be 1% better than yesterday? And then I'll wake up the next day and I'll ask myself, how can I be 1% better than the last day? So I was like, this is a shame that I cannot do 2,000 steps in one day. So, but I have to go past this, right? I want to do 5,000 steps in one go. So I downloaded this really simple app. It's like Step Counter, and it basically counts your step. So this is also like, this is literally a roadmap for you to follow to hit a goal that you want to hit. So the first thing is, of course, identifying what goal you want to hit. So for me, the goal was that I want to do 2,000 steps in one go. The second thing you need to identify is, how can you make sure you actually have a system in place that's going to help you hit that goal. So for me, this is like building awareness. Okay, so for me, it's like, even if I have done 2,000 steps in one go, I am not aware of it. And why am I not aware of it? Because there's no one who's counting my steps. So what can I do? So I downloaded this really simple step counter app. So now I'm aware of, like, after 24 hours, I can literally go and see how many steps I'm doing. The next thing I did was like, why can I not do 2,000 steps in one go? Is it because I lack physical strength? Is it because I basically just haven't tried to be crazy, or like to be honest, or if I'm like honestly really lazy? that is another part, or is it like something I lack in my diet? Is it something that I lack in my nutrients or whatever? Okay, so I was like, and then I identified the one was like I have to download the step counter app. The other one was I do have lack of nutrients in my diet, so my bones get really weak. And even if I do 2000 steps in one go, I will get really tired and my legs will be really, really sore. So I was like, okay, what can I do to tackle this? So I started taking some vitamin D and started taking dairy products, right? Increasing my dairy products intake. Only that helped me a lot, to be honest. And in a few days I did 2000 steps and my legs didn't got sore. I was fine. Okay, my world didn't end. The other thing and the achievement I was talking about is that yesterday I did 5000 steps in one go. 5000 steps, that is like 2.5x my goal. So my goal was to hit 2000 steps. Not only did I do that, but only within the time span of 1 month I hit 2.5x my goal, which is to do 5000 steps. Now this may seem like a really simple thing, but to be honest, number one lesson to take from this is you are capable of so much more. So much more. You right now are settling for the bare minimum, and I'm not telling you to feel bad about yourself, but actually to show you that God has given you so much potential. Instead of settling for the results you have right now, always be looking for opportunities you can be even better. The second lesson to take from this is you cannot hit a goal until and unless you actually have awareness around that. So for example, I wasn't aware how many steps I'm doing each day, so I built a system which was really simple: download an app to be aware of how many steps I'm hitting and how can I improve that. The third lesson you can take from this is actually stick to your routine. For the 21 days for 3 weeks, every single day at night from 11 to 11:30 or 11:30 to 12 p.m. I was doing steps. Okay, I would have my mobile in one hand, I would plug in my AirPods, and I would be listening to some podcast, so that I'm not focused on my steps and it just comes effortlessly to me, and I would do that. Okay, so you actually have to stick to your plan, stick to the system that you have created for yourself to hit a certain goal. And the fourth one is just never settle. Okay, never settle, as in my original goal was to hit 2000 steps, and when I did hit 2000 steps, I could have just said, yeah, I did this, I'm so happy and I'm so proud of myself. And even though I did tell myself all of that, I was like, okay, what's next? Can I go bigger? Can I go even more? So I did 5000 steps yesterday, and now my goal is to, of course, stay consistent with these 5000 steps and do 7000 steps next in one go. And I keep updated, like I keep giving updates about my steps and my health routine on my Instagram. The ID will be in the description, so go ahead and follow me on Instagram to stay updated and see what goals I'm setting for myself. But I hope this video was really, really valuable for you, and the 10 minutes that you invested in this video, you learned something new.